Alright guys, Jordan here. As y'all can see, I'm in my fort. And there was a branch right here. It was right here. It was coming down here. It didn't hit the ground or nothing, but it was kind of in my way. So I went ahead and got that out of my way before I recorded the video. But the branch is now sitting over there. As y'all saw yesterday, I cleared me a little trail out right here. I didn't fully complete it, but it's pretty much done. The trail is nowhere near done with my fort. Like, ow, I poked myself with that piece right there. And pokey. So now, really what I gotta do is figure out what I'm gonna do right here in this area. First, I gotta figure out how big I want this area right here and how wide. Because if I want it to be like fat, I'm gonna have to cut some of this stuff. I have to cut some of these little trees. I'll probably cut some of these trees since I'll probably have to cut this tree since it's running up over there. And after I do all that, because I'm cleaning this area up. Like I'm cutting, like I'm gonna move this tree or whatever you want to call it, twig, tree, same thing. I'm gonna cut that down, cut that one down. So cutting that one down, and this one down for sure. I'm definitely gonna cut that. Or not this. This is already cut. I know what I'm talking about. That branch. I was supposed to go to my friend's house today, but I didn't. So it's not that I didn't want to go. I didn't go because I didn't want to go. I was really wanting to go to my buddy's house because, I mean, why not? Just couldn't go today. That's alright. That gives me another day to record another video about the fort. That gives me another day to work on the fort. And who knows, there's a very small chance that I can still go today. But a very small chance. But I figured, why not come back down here, work on the fort. Since that chance probably ain't gonna come, I probably have to be here for a couple more days. It's already cut. No, it's not. Okay. Seems like I'm just beating it into the ground. Oh, hey, I can just pull it up and down. That's even better. I got the hiccups today. Got a thing. Had this in my shoe. I'm wearing Crocs today. There we go. Got this one cut. Let me throw that way. I got that one cut. I gotta get it out my way. Out my way, bitch. Huh. What was up here? Word of advice, don't ever wear Crocs in the woods. Okay, I'm getting some progress. Let me go out here. That's what it's looking like now. I'm debating on cutting this tree or not. I don't know yet. I ain't figured that out. I do gotta do some thinking about that because I don't know if this tree is gonna be useful or not useful. If I cut it down and it turns out I needed that tree there, then I'm gonna regret cutting it down. But if I don't cut it down and I notice and I get my little fort built, then now I need to cut it down. I'm like, now I can't, and now I won't be able to cut it down because I got my fort built. But I just really gotta, I gotta sit here, decide for a minute. I'm probably gonna go do something else. Okay. So, okay, this is gonna be hard for me to decide because I don't know if that tree is gonna be useful or not useful. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta pause the video, guys, do some thinking, and not only do I gotta think about what I'm gonna do with that tree, I gotta think of what I'm gonna do with this area. Because I'm not sure, I'm still not sure if I want this whole area, like here, I'll walk it, from this big tree, I guess you can say, all the way, it connects through there, obviously, but you walk this way, all the way through here, ow, all the way to right here, which is, this is where the creek is. I'm standing in where the creek would be, if there's water in it. And not only that, what I might do, I could also use this little area as another fort. Like I can have me building that fort over there, like kind of over there where I'm building that one, and I can have another friend over here building him one. Or one day we can work on that fort, and then the next day we can work on this fort. Like we can, like that's a, to me that's a good idea. And like we build each other's bases, and like get airsoft guns, and that this fort be one person's base, and that fort be another person's base, and we both have our airsoft guns, and we have an airsoft fort out here. And this is like, I guess, the open battlefield, and that's like the respawn point or something. I don't know. If you get hit, you gotta go back over there, wait about 10-15 seconds before you can come back out and fight again. I don't know though. It's just an idea for me. But now I walked y'all through there. I'm gonna pause the video. Think about that tree right there, and also think about the open area that I just showed y'all a little bit of. Anyway, I didn't show y'all much of it. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna do some thinking and some walking around, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I've made my decision on cutting the tree or not. And well, I cut the tree. I was sitting here, I was looking at it, walking around it. I was like, you know, with the way I'm building the fort, it's gonna be in the way. So I'm gonna cut it. So I cut it, and here we are. Took about 5 minutes later, I am out of breath and tired. But I'm gonna keep working. Cause all I gotta do, reach in my backpack, get old trusty water. I always bring a couple waters with me in the woods when I come out here. I got like, I think I got like two more water bottles in my backpack, or one more. God, that's refreshing. Okay. Now that I got a refreshing drink, now I gotta figure out first I gotta get this out of my way. This ain't gonna be bad if I can get way up there. I gotta get way up there, and I can't reach up there with my hatchet. Wish I still had my machete. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, let's retake another angle. Oh, I got it. Yeah, you can tell I got the tree that was right there. I threw it up in there. I might go back in there, scoot it down a little bit more, where I can walk through here. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna clear a spot, clear an area, cut this tree, and then I'm gonna cut where I don't have to duck under nothing, but I can just walk straight through this way to get to this entry, or not entry or nothing, but a little spot in the woods. Because as I'm seeing, yeah, there's barbed wire right here, but I can just step right over it, walk out, and here I am. So yeah, if I don't feel like when I'm walking down the road to the fort, and I don't want to walk all the way around this turn, I can just, I can, oh hey, I can go right up in here. I go right down in there and go straight, and I'm at the fort. No, I'm gonna walk around back this way, because I don't want to deal with the hassle of ducking under trees. No, I won't be able to like actually build a fort until I get things I need. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a bucket of screws, and I'll have them on a screwdriver, or not screwdriver. What's that fucking thing? Drill. And I'm gonna get wood, like trees and stuff, and I'm building a fort. Actually build my fort. Right now, I'm getting it ready to be built. I'm cleaning it up, cleaning a spot up, getting it good enough to where I can be like, okay, yeah, I can start building. I'll start building. And what I'm thinking about doing is building a wall from here, if and only if these trees were thicker. Like if this tree, if I had two trees like this, one here and one here, I could build a wall right here, going all the way around, from here all the way over, kind of coming this way to this tree. Then I can go on the other side, screw a logger board here, going all the way through, and just making one big wall all the way around. Making it kind of one big fort or something, I guess you can say. Instead of having a, well, no, because I still have to use multiple boards, of course, which wasn't the plan. But I just want the trail and the fort to kind of connect. I guess you can say this would be the entrance of the fort if I did that. So like the fort, I guess you can say technically begins right here. Like I'm outside the fort. I step over, now I'm inside the fort. So as soon as you cross this tree, boom, you enter the fort. You like, and what I might do one day, like yesterday and today, is me working on this fort. I'm thinking if I'm still here tomorrow and the next day, I'll work on the fort over there. Now, what I'm going to do so I don't lose that spot, I'm actually going to go make sure I can find that spot back. Shouldn't be too hard. It's just right over here. But just to make sure I don't lose that spot, and it's just to make sure I'm not gonna lose the spot either way. But I'm gonna put a stick in the ground. So when I'm walking over here, and let's say I see a spot like over there, I'm like, okay, that's it. And I look over, like, oh wait, no, that's where I'm supposed to go. But now I'm seeing, let's go look back here. Ah, it poked me. Right here would also be another nice spot. And actually, I can just cut some of this stuff right here, cut all this right here, and make one tread of that one and make this one big fort. There we go. Win-win. Eventually, I will have help building this fort, or I will probably just have, like, cause I'm sure I'll have one of my friends come over one day, and I'll either have him record while I work on the fort, or we won't record that day, and me and him will work on it. And if we don't record that day, we will record the next day, and we'll show you what we got done. But if there's ever a day where I'll work on this fort, without recording a video, I'll always record a video either later on that day or the next day, and I'll just take on a tour of what we did. I'll be like, okay, we did this to this fort, or we did this to that fort. Okay, I mean, there's gonna be days where I'll work on the fort and don't record. Now, then the next few days, the first few days, like yesterday, today, tomorrow, the next day, I'm gonna try to record. I just almost dropped my phone. Now I gotta zoom out. There you go. But I'm gonna try to record every day when I can. But for today, this will be the last of the video. This will be the end of the video for today. We'll take you on another little tour. I mean, I've already walked through this like 1,000 times. Okay, so we got the entrance. We've been through this already. We have now entered the fort. We walked through the trail. You can either walk around this way or just walk in between these two trees for now. I'll eventually have a wall going right here, so you won't be able to. You walk this way. Look here. There's no tree in my way. It's only a stub and its pieces. And my bag, my hatchet, fork. But that will be the end of this video. I will post another one tomorrow, or I might even post another one later. I might come back out here later. It's just right now I gotta go back to the house. I gotta eat, and I gotta make sure I'm staying home. Because if I go to a friend's house, I won't record for a couple days, if not a while. Because when the friend's house I'm supposed to be going to, I could be there for 3 weeks. And if I'm there for 3 weeks, I won't post nothing for 3 weeks. Maybe I might post a little something over there, like a YouTube short or something, but it won't be about a fort. But like I said, this is the end of the video right here. I'm actually about to end it this time. But y'all go down, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so when I post another video you'll get a notification. But anyways, Jordan here. Peace out. I will record another video as soon as I can, either later on today or tomorrow or whenever. But it won't be too long. But yeah. See y'all. Peace out.